Hello, everyone. My name is Luke Klug. I'm 23 years old and I am a aspiring personal fitness trainer. I decided I wanted to be a personal fitness trainer when I was in high school after completing a career aptitude test, and it being on the top three. I did a bit of research into the profession. It looked like something I would enjoy. It looked like something that I could do, as well as it going along with one of my favorite quotes of "Do what you're passionate about, and you will never work a day in your life." So that really made sense to me, as well as being able to get paid to help people get in shape and help people be fit. Just seemed like a win-win to me. Qualities of a leader that I view as important, first off, is honesty. So a leader must be honest to their followers. If the followers don't believe the leader and don't feel that the leader's being honest with them, they have no reason to follow that person. The leader must also exercise large amounts of patience. A leader can't get flustered in a situation and just make a rash decision. The leader must also be able to take a step back and just take a pause, have the patience to look at the whole situation, view the whole picture before making a choice. A leader must also be able to exercise empathy, the ability to truly understand people and be able to walk in their shoes before making a decision or telling them to do something is super important, I feel. Uh, a leader must also be able to delegate things and to be able to uh, deliver information effectively, uh, because a leader is going to have tasks that need to be completed, and a leader can't complete all of these things on their own. They're going to need to set certain tasks for other people to complete, and so a leader must be able to do that in order to be a successful leader. And as well, this ties into, I feel like, all of the effective skills a leader must have. Is a leader must be able to communicate effectively. Uh, a leader is going to be teaching. A leader is going to be delegating. A leader is going to be making important decisions. So a leader must be able to properly and effectively articulate what's on their mind. It's just absolutely paramount in being a successful leader. Challenges in my life that I've overcome. I grew up in the child welfare system. I haven't really had anybody providing direction all the time in my life, and I've kind of had to blaze my own trail. Uh, as well as not having solid roots. I moved around a lot as a child from home to home, location to location. Um, so growing up in the child welfare system, it just has all sorts of issues that can stem from that, from really not having a foundation that a child needs, a foundation of a solid mother, a solid father, or a maternal and paternal figure, even if it's not a mother or a father. Um, and nobody providing direction for me usually meant that I had to learn things the hard way. So I've said about myself that I'm permanently enrolled in the School of Hard Knocks, and that's just something that I've experienced throughout my life because I haven't had someone there to always be there to give me direction. So I've learned a lot of hard lessons the hard way. And not having solid roots, not having that foundation, it's just like if you were to build a house on a straw, or if you're going to build a house out of brick, the foundation is going to be much more solid from the brick house than from the straw house. And I feel like I was given a straw foundation and I needed to lay my own bricks growing up. So I have a favorite quote of mine. My all-time favorite quote is from Theodore Roosevelt, former president. Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, and difficulty. I have never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who have led difficult lives and led them well. This quote has always rung true to me because I feel that I was dealt a very unfortunate hand of cards when I was born up until very recent years of my life. So I've always desired to live a fulfilled life, and I've wanted to live a fulfilled life. And it's something that's not easy, and it does not come easy to me with the foundation or lack thereof that I've had in my life. Um, So nothing worth having is easy, and I want to live a fulfilled life, and I feel that being able to accomplish the tasks and work through the required areas to a fulfilled life is worth it in the end. Um, I look up to my grandfather as a human being and as a leader. He was the one that instilled the passion for fitness into me at a young age. He was in his mid 40s training for triathlons, and he would go for long runs throughout the city to train for these events. And I often followed with him on my bicycle, and we would bond and we would exercise and we would go for these run walks together. My grandpa has always been an honest man. Whenever I've had an issue and I've come to him, explained myself, and asked for guidance, he's always been very honest with me and very open, telling me what he thinks that I should do and what should be done, what's right for me, and not necessarily just what's right in society. My grandpa is also a very patient man. When I was a child, I tried everyone's patience around me with my behavior and with my choices. My grandpa was always able to take a step back and really just help me through things. Also, his father passed away when he was very young, so my grandpa grew up without a dad. So this means that he was able to empathize with me in the fact that I didn't have a mother, I didn't have a father that was guiding me. So I feel that he was able to provide some of that paternal influence that I was lacking. My grandpa, I always never doubted him, and I always trusted him. So when I would come to him and talk to him, and I would take his word, and what he said I wouldn't question, and I trusted that he had my best interests in his heart and in his mind, as well as communication. I mean, my grandpa was always great at communicating and articulating whatever it was that he was thinking. He was able to get me to understand what it was that he was trying to say. And all of these things are super important in being a successful leader. In the personal fitness training industry, I feel all of us as trainers are going to be viewed as leaders. We lead our clients, and we lead them. We demonstrate exercises for them. We design programs for them, and they need to be able to trust us that we're designing the right program and that we're going to help them along on their journey. As well, everybody's journey is going to have relapses. So from a trainer's perspective, we need to have patience with our clients when they may not eat the right foods, or they may not get into the gym as many times in a week as we'd like. We need to understand that these things are going to happen, and we need to be able to be honest with our clients, and just inform them what their decisions are going to result in. As well, I must be able to empathize with my clients. They may think that I've always looked good, I've always been in shape, even when that's not the case. I should effectively let them know that everyone starts their journey in a different spot. Their journey will not be easy, and it may even be painful at times. This is where I will help them understand that nothing worth having comes easy.